Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm DeShawn Hollywood, if you don't already know, your favorite bad bitch. Stay B. Alrighty, so now that the intro is over with, please let me put something on these lips because these suckers are dry, honey. I am gonna use the Bite Agave lip mask in champagne. I always put this on before I do any type of makeup because I always do my lips last. So by the time I'm done with all my makeup, this has settled into my lips and it really makes them like smooth and ready for any type of lipstick, lip gloss, liquid lipstick that you're gonna put on them. So highly recommend that to anyone who's wondering of a good little lip action. So today's video is honestly just gonna be like a get ready with me chit chat, because I feel like there has been so much going on in pop culture, so much going on in my life, so much going on everywhere that I just want to share it with you guys. So if you want to stick along for the ride and find out everything that I want to say while watching me get ready, then keep watching. Let me tie this hair back so it doesn't get in my way while I'm doing my makeup. Yes, perfect. Okay, so first, let me tell you guys what my new obsession is. I'm pretty sure that if you guys have been following my channel, you've seen that I've tried a few different primers. And for right now in the winter, my skin is so dry. I never have dry skin. I don't know what it is about this winter, but literally it's taken the dry skin to a whole new level. I'm like, what is this? Yeah, I even have dry patches on my body. That's how crazy Chicago's weather is right now. But to counteract that and still make my makeup hit and pop like it's supposed to, guess what I've been using? Right here, honey, from Too Faced, the Hangover Primer. Look, okay, so I'm not the biggest fan of Too Faced products. We can get into that later. But this primer, honey, she comes through. Literally, what's going on with this? Okay, literally, I only need one pump because she really is that hydrating that if you overdo it, you're gonna look like a grease ball throughout the day with your foundation, with your makeup. I don't care if it's powder, whatever. You will be a grease ball if you use this or overuse this, I should say. Yes. So that is one of my new obsessions. I've been using it the whole month of February, and you know, February is almost over, so it literally has been giving me my life. I always like to start off with doing my brows first, so I'm just gonna do my brows. But honey, let's get into this pop culture talk, because I got some stress up on my chest, and I'm really just not understanding, what's going on out there and why everybody acting so confused. First and foremost, let me tell you guys, of course, I'm using my Givenchy pencil. Love it for my eyebrows. It literally just gets me right every single time. It's so easy. It is a pencil. You can sharpen it. But the littlest amount goes a long way. But anyway, back to the pop culture talk. I want to talk about this whole Monique situation. I literally watched Monique on The Breakfast Club and on The View, and I felt like each platforms were acting as if they couldn't understand where she was coming from, or that what she was saying didn't make sense. I don't care about all the other BS, Monique is difficult, she's hard to work with, blah, 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 blah. And they say Diana Ross was hard to work with, honey. Some of the best out there are hard to work with. Not everybody can be a Beyonce or a Kim Kardashian where they literally have such a high status, but yet they're still so, nice and humble, etc., what have you. Anyway, I don't care about that. My thing is, everybody is trying to discredit Monique she hasn't put out amazing work. I know for a majority of my life, like, I grew up watching Monique, honey. I remember sneaking and watching the Queens of Comedy when my mom told me that I couldn't watch it because it had too much cursing in it. Honey, I definitely watched that when she went to work. Like, girl, I'm about to see this. I need to see what's going on. And I loved it. I literally thought the Queens of Comedy was funnier than the Kings of Comedy. That's just my opinion, honey. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to just let it be known. So, why they trying to discredit my auntie like that? Y'all know Monique deserved more money than what they offered her. And I agreed 100% with what she said about when you don't go up there to the hotel and you don't give these people what they want, then they blackball you. Then they take your opportunities away. Then they stop supporting you like they did once before because you told them no. Let me tell you something. I'm not working for free either. And if I was Monique, I would have said no too. Who are they to sit there and talk about some you gotta work for free and go promote this movie? A lie. And like DJ Envy to me, I felt like he literally sat there and backpedaled because at the beginning of the interview, he was supporting the fact that Netflix was like, oh, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock are legends, so that makes them very like valuable and they know that they can bring in the numbers. And then when it came to Monique being a legend, they literally backpedaled like, oh, it really doesn't matter if you're a legend or not. What? Which one is it? Like, why does it sound like you're just deliberately trying to go up against her? Like, and that's what I don't understand. And I really felt like it really struck a chord with me when Monique was saying, like, you know, it's a shame that with my own people, like with the people that look like me, they came at me the hardest. But the other, like the Caucasian community, and also I believe she said the Latin community, they were supporting her. I deal with that every single day. One of the biggest reasons why I'm ready to move up out of Chicago, because Chicago is a hater city. It's one of those cities where it's like, no one wants to help out. No one wants to support. It's always like, oh no, I'm not going to support this person because they might get on before me. Or they might, they have the potential to do better than me. So I don't want to support them. Even as far as liking a picture on Instagram, I'm telling you, like, people get so petty. Like, you guys don't understand. And like, it's even like that with the gay community. Like, you would see them supporting the straight community in a minute, but the moment that one of their own decides to do something, whether it's a styling gig or a makeup gig or even watching a YouTube video, no one wants to support. But yet you go on and support these people who probably don't even really like you or care about you. And that's the gag. Like, that's just what I don't understand. Like, honey, what? Like, no, not cute at all. But yeah, that's how I feel about the whole Monique side. Monique, if you ever get a glimpse of this, or if you are watching, auntie, I'm on your side. I agree with you. And I would have said no too. No, I'm sorry, what? Monique has definitely paved the way and she has definitely paid her dues. Like, I don't care. Y'all should be offering her more money off rip just because of everything that she's done in the industry. Like, are you kidding me? Like, even the things that she's done just to, like, give back. Like, who else? What other artist do you know literally did a jail tour where she went to, like, the women's jail and did a comedy show for them? Like, I don't even know if she made any money off that or anything, or at least not any big money, but she did it because she's like, you know what? These girls, like, they need to be uplifted. They need to hear some laughter too, especially all the hardship that they're going through while being incarcerated. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to discredit Monique and act like that she hasn't been in some of our favorite movies or our favorite shows. Like, she definitely has been around a long time and deserves to be treated with some respect. Put some respect on auntie's name, all right? That's what you need to do. You know, another thing that has actually caught my eye and has really drawn me in. Okay, by the way, I'm about to do my eyes. I finished with my brows. Now I'm about to go in. So this is the Soft Matte NARS Concealer, and I have it in the color Bisque. I love this, or Biscuit, actually. I love this just as like a base or a primer for the eyes, like before I actually put on any shadow. But anyway, like I was saying, another thing in pop culture that has really been weighing on me heavy, or that like I've been keeping updated with, is the Queen's Court drama. Like, oh my God. So first of all, I am sad that the Queen's Court will be no more, because I'm telling you, I was such a fan. Like, I tuned in every Monday to see them gag roast and read. Like, Kaya, the Thug Missus, honey, she is so funny to me. Like, I'm sorry, I could be having a bad day, and literally, when I hear her and the stuff that she's saying, even if she's talking about my faves, I crack up because she's just so animated and she has so much character. Like, she literally is entertaining. Like, she's enjoyable to watch. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like, T.S. Madison, I wasn't really familiar of her before they started joining the Queen's Court. I know that she was, like, a popular vlogger and stuff like that, but I never really, like, kept up with her or watched her on the regular, so it wasn't, like, a thing for me to know, like, who T.S. Madison was. But she was cool, too. I think that she was a great counter partner for Kaya. It is sad that they're breaking up or whatever after, like, so soon. But I will say, like, it's irritating me that now all of a sudden everyone is trying to call Kaya, like, a homophobe. And I just think that that's ridiculous. Like, I do not think that she is a homophobe. I think that she is a personality, and I think that she is a comedian. Like, I'm sorry, but have you ever been to, like, a comedy show? Because if you've ever been to the comedy show and sat in the front row, like, don't expect them not to say anything about you. Like, they will say anything about you. They don't care. Fat, ugly, gay, brown, white, Hispanic. They, like, that's what comedians do. And I think people forget the fact that because Kaya was a rapper, or I mean, she still is a rapper, but I think that they think because she is a rapper that she can't have, like, a comedy side to her, or she can't gag, roast, and read. And I just think that that is so ridiculous. I'm like, she definitely can, because what is the difference between her doing it and, like, a Dave Chappelle doing it, or whomever? Like, what? I'm sorry, no. Like, that really is irritating me that everyone is trying to pull that card on her. Like, no, and she's entitled to her opinion. She's allowed not to mess with people if that's what she wants to do, or if that is her prerogative. Like, I really don't understand how everyone is trying to come up all of a sudden like, oh, Kaya is a homophobe. Kaya, she says derogatory things. Okay, yeah, but she also says that about the straight community. She says it about males, females. Like, she doesn't discriminate. Like, I could see if she was uplifting the straight community, like us Christians like to do, boop, and downing the gay community, but she's not doing that. No, she's talking about everyone, and that's what a comedian does. So don't try to paint the picture of her being a homophobic just because she chooses to not work with certain people, or maybe even like take her business elsewhere, and she didn't want to work with the people that Maddie was trying to work with, setting up the production and stuff like that. Like, I get where Maddie was going with it, but at the same time, like, you need to make sure that your partner is all the way in. You can't be making executive decisions like that without actually checking in with your partner. And I know Maddie said that she did check in or whatever, but no, I wouldn't have done anything. I wouldn't have paid anything. I wouldn't have done anything until Kaya was right there in my face and she let me know, yeah, go ahead and do this, because I'm going to be giving you your coin back, and I really am into this. I think that we're doing a good thing. If she didn't do that, and Maddie, you took it in your own hands to go and pay for something and buy something, that's your fault, because you should have made sure that you were solid with everything before making that big decision. And then you wondering why people are going around saying that you hijacked the Queen's Court. Like, I think that is one of the reasons that they're saying that, is because it's like, you need to make sure that what you're doing is 100% or 50-50% on both ends before you just go and decide to, you know, pay for something or get something patent and whatnot. I do think that everything Maddie did was very smart, especially in a business like that. But honey, you can't expect people to be on the same page as you. That's honestly one of the biggest life lessons that I've learned since being an adult. Do not expect everyone to be like you, because they're not. Like, period. That it is what it is. Like, they're not going to be. They're not. Like, that's just all I gotta say about it. I'm sorry. So yes, I'm really sad to see them go. They were so funny, but I will be tuning in to Kaya's gag order, honey. Like, because she is just so funny. I love when she get the yelling and talking crazy, like all of it. I'm a mother and a grandmother. Oh my gosh. So also, like, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, so I remember telling you guys before, I'm like, I gotta tell you guys something. Like, there are gonna be some major changes going on in my life. And I'm really thinking that it's time for me to kind of just step out there and take that leap of faith. And, you know, really kind of, I want to say, get to a bigger pond, if you will. Like, I'm ready to truly kind of just put myself out there and take a leap of faith and just, hey, like, move on. I don't know if I want to tell you guys exactly where I'm moving just yet, because I think I want to, like, film about it. I might do, like, a vlog, like, packing up, or my last days in Chicago or something like that. But I think that might come really soon, because like I told you guys before, I'm sorry, I just think Chicago can be a bit of a hater city, and I'm over it. Okay, sorry, so I'm gonna get a little quiet for a second, because, you know, when you're dealing with stuff like this, like these liquid eyeshadows, you gotta be on it, honey, and make sure that you don't mess up, because one little mess up, and it's a wrap. I just want to swipe this out a little bit to the middle of the lid, just a little bit more. I'm tapping it in a tapping motion, because I find that to be a little bit better than swiping, because when you swipe, it does just go really screechy. Like, no matter what, it's like so screechy. So to prevent that, I just like to work it in a tapping motion everywhere I need it, and then build up from there. And oh my god, this is the liquid lipstick from, not lipstick, liquid eyeshadow from Stila in the color Kitten Karma, or Carmen Kitten, one of those. Oh my gosh, I'm being one of those beauty people. Don't even know the product's name that they're using. But it's alright. Y'all know I'm gonna drop everything in the description box if you wanna know, like, everything I'm putting on my face and how I'm achieving this look. So, don't worry, you will have access. Okay, now I kind of just want to take a little flat brush and just really kind of shape and pack this into my eye everywhere I want it to be. Just to really kind of perfect it. I am a bit of a perfectionist. I don't like anything not even or angled. Wait, I am gonna take a little bit of that red color that I put on the ends and just tap that on the ends and buff it out a little bit, just so it doesn't look like a harsh line when you see the separation between the two colors. Ooh, honey, I'm giving y'all color today. Y'all know usually I'm a basic Annie, like just real natural browns, but I'm in the mood, so I'm giving you a little bit of color. Come through, yeah. Yes, for the color. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break on the eyes, like let that dry down, and I'm gonna start working on complexion. I have been obsessed with Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. Like, so even though sometimes I do like to give a full coverage beat, I really don't need to wear a full coverage foundation. So lately, I have been using the Luminous Silk. I do use it in the shade 10. Oh, I did not know that was my shade. I thought that I used shade 13. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so I do use this. I only do like, I start off with like 1.5 pumps, and then I spread it out over my face. I put it in the areas that I need the most, like first, and then I just kind of like buff my way out. I did just add more. Look at me. See, this is why I be giving full coverage tees when I be wanting to do like just a semi, like not that beat, but a little beat. It was so funny. The other day I was at work and this girl was literally like, where are you going? Or like, what brush do I want to use? Hold on, I'm looking for a foundation brush. I think I'm gonna just use this little buffing brush. It is a Real Techniques brush. Looks like this. I'm gonna use that to just kind of like buff out the foundation on my face. And if I feel like I need to add more, I will. But no, so back to the girl at my job. She literally just was like, oh my God, like you look like this on a regular day. Like you look like you're like going to an event, or you look like you're going out. And I was just at work. And at first I was just like, girl, what? Like, what is she talking about? But then I took a few glances in the mirror and I was like, okay, you do look like you're going to like an Oscar party or something. I don't know, like, I'm weird like that. Like, I just always like to be B. Like, I just, like, hello, y'all know my hashtag, stay B. Like, I do that anywhere. Like, literally, so you know, everyone is talking about the new Black Panther movie. Well, I'm going to go see that tonight. Like, that's what I'm getting ready for. And I'm getting full B. And my friends are like, DeShawn, you do not, like, get full glam to go to the movies. And I'm like, I do. Like, honey, don't play with me. Like, I will put on lashes and everything and go to the movies. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always been that way. Like, to me, I think the movies is such a fun place. Like, it's always a cute little, like, photo op. And maybe I'm used to it because, like, back home when I was a kid, like, that was a thing, honey. Like, if you didn't go to the movies on the weekend, you are a nobody. Like, you gotta go and see the latest movie. You walk around the mall, you either shop, you eat, like, you do your little stuff, and, you know, you keep it pushing. Go about your day. Like, honestly. But, yes, honey. So, I think that's why I'm just used to getting in full glam or beat when I am going to the movie theater. Alright, so I think that is blended enough. I do have my beauty blender here as well that I'm gonna take and just kind of like bounce that on top of my face to get any extra blending that maybe my brush didn't do. So, oh my God, see, this is why I love the beauty blender, guys. Like, look, I'm gonna just show y'all a little simple test, like right here on camera, right at you, fast. So look at this side. People who want to know why a beauty blender is important, look at this. So look at this side of my face. You see how it's very evenly blended. The foundation doesn't look muddy at all. Like, it's bomb. And then you look at this side and you see like, all right, it does look like a little muddy. Like, it looks kind of wet still. It just needs extra blending. And that's why I always, after a brush, I like to go and take my beauty blender and just bounce it on top of my face so that I can get a nice, even complexion, because I can't be out here looking muddy. Like, that's not cute. Like, I don't care if you have the best skin in the world. If you looking muddy, sis, go back to the drawing board. Like, you missed it. I'm sorry. You didn't do it for us at all. Alrighty, so now I'm going in with my Kylie concealer. I am still very obsessed with it, guys. Like, I'm sorry, it just works. The only feedback that I will give it is that I don't think it lasts as long as like it should. Amazing coverage, amazing applicator, like, love all of that, but I just wish it lasts a little longer. Like, I believe she said that it's supposed to last like 15 hours, but I don't know if that's 100% true because I noticed some breakage and a little bit of like separation, kind of like maybe after a 6 to 7 hour wear, which I don't know. You know, if you start off your day in the morning, you want to be able to go and get a cocktail after work, honey. So we need you to not clock out so early and kind of last a little bit longer. Okay, sis. Thank you. We appreciate you. I love us, for real. You know what, guys? I also really want to go see 50 Shades, but like the talk of the town is Black Panther, and I feel really left out that I can't like join in with these references and like everything that everybody is talking about. Honey, they made 218 million the first day. What? Give me a script, honey. I'm ready. I'm ready. Please put me in the box office. What y'all want, what y'all need. Like, I'm ready to give you a character, honey, because clearly I'm not doing the right thing. 218 mil. 218 mil on the first day. Like, literally, that's what Beyonce made, like, on her beginning tour, I believe, for Formation. Like, that is insane, and I'm so proud of the cast. Like, I'm so proud of Marvel as a kid that grew up, like, watching Marvel movies and being into it. I wasn't that big on comic books, like, I will be honest, but I knew the story of Black Panther. And, like, I was gagging at all the people who thought, like, Black Panther was about the actual, like, Black Panther movement and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Were you guys not kids? You didn't hear about that? But I guess, you know, some people didn't. A lot of people aren't into comics or like Marvel and DC and stuff like that. So I guess granted, like they wouldn't know. But I was like, sis, no, that is not about that. Like, yes, it's a fiction, and I hear that there are a lot of like amazing messages in it, and I've heard that from all different races. I've heard it from like Caucasian people, Black people, Hispanic people. Like, everybody is loving this movie for multiple different reasons. So like, I'm sorry, I have to be a part of it. Oh, maybe I can even do like a review of the movie and put it on my channel. That could be a good thing too, honey. Yes, come on, ideas, content, you know. So if you're wondering like why I put the concealer in all these different places of my face, I really just kind of like to highlight the face before I do a contour, because it gives me like a good idea of everywhere I need to put the contour on the face. So yeah, that's why I do that strategically. Alrighty, so now I am gonna go in with the NARS foundation stick. I gotta keep it real, and let me tell y'all. Now, I got this in Benares, whatever, and I love it. The formula, the easy like stick application, all of it is amazing. But I have only used this for contour, and look at it. Like, that's it. I cannot twist this retractable anymore. There's no more product, honey. No more product at all. I have a problem with that. I only use this for contour. There's no, and I just got it probably like at the beginning of February. There's no reason why this should already be at the end. I don't overuse the product. I use it as little as I possibly can, and I just feel like, what are you doing, sis? Why are you already gone? And this is not a cheap, like, this is not a cheap foundation. Like, even though I use it for contour, like, it's originally for foundation, and I feel like if someone is putting this all over their face and not just in contour areas, you're screwed. Like, what? I'm confused. So usually I would just go in like with this and like put it on my face, but it seemed like I showed you guys, clearly someone clocked out and is not there. I gotta go in with a brush to apply my contour area. But I just think that's crazy. Like, how, like, why? Why are you already gone? And it has not been that long. So weird. So weird to me. But anyway, yes, I use this for a contour honey and I love it because it gives me like a natural, ooh, I kind of went in right there on the nose. Thank God for blending skills, honey. Let's try to smooth that out a little bit. But anyway, like, yeah, I just feel like, come on, NARS, step it up. We need a little bit more than that. That ain't working, okay? Too much money for just a little bit of product. You understand? Get it together. But yeah, then I just take my beauty blender and easily blend it and bounce that on my face. You know, just to give me like that nice brown, bronzy contour. Like, it's kind of subtle, but you know, I go over top of it with a powder to give it a little bit more intensity. But I like starting off with the cream base and then adding powder on top. It just works better that way, in my opinion. And that's why I really enjoy it. Gonna blend, blend, blend into the hairline, of course, because I don't want anyone clocking me. Like, what's going on? That hairline is a little light, while everything else is much darker, okay? Because you know the girls will. They get in them comments and start trying to read. And you know, like I told y'all before, I'm not your regular YouTuber. I will gag and read right on back. So don't play yourself making that mistake. And up, honey. So I am gonna grab my mirror to just get a little bit closer to really get the mascara into these bottom lashes. Cause I wanna coat them, but I don't want it to go like clumpy at all. And sometimes if you put too much, it will automatically just go a little clumpy, but I just want these to kind of still be spread out, giving you a slight twiggy tease with the lash, honey. I'm exposing myself, excuse me, guys. But yes, I appreciate you guys, and my 200 subscriber, you will be getting a gift from me. So guys, that doesn't mean unsubscribe to me and try to become the 200 subscriber. That means put your friends on, tell them like, look, if you win and you get this, like, let's split it, or give it to me because I put you on. Like, that's what I want y'all to do, honey, you know? I'm going in right now with, this is what I use as my bronzer. It actually is a Sephora foundation in the color Toffee Spice. I love it. It just gives like a nice, good color to my face. Really bronze me out like I like to be. Because, you know, my highlights and everything else like really balance it out at the end, so it's good. I like it. What's tea and what's going on? And now it's time to bake, because you know I just can't survive in this world without baking. I just feel incomplete when I don't bake. And sorry, I'm like looking for my banana powder. Oh, here she is. She was hiding. Girl, don't hide. And a lot of people say that the banana powder like gives you flashback, but I haven't experienced that. And y'all know I'm always taking pictures, so I would have definitely came across that if that was the case. But I really don't think it is. Like, guys, I don't ever experience flashback from it. Are you guys doing something wrong? You maybe leaving it on too long? Like, I don't know. What's tea? Cause honey, she working for me. She ready. Oh my God, another thing. If anyone, if you want to watch like a good little documentary, kind of like a tearjerker. Well, it wasn't a documentary, honestly. It's just like a Uncensored with a celebrity. So I watched Uncensored with Tiffany Haddish. If you guys can find that anywhere, I definitely recommend that you watch that, it is just so informative of someone who came from like humble beginnings. Like, she literally made me cry. Like, I love those people who literally fought their way to the top and like is not giving up. That's so inspiring to me. Like, I'm that type of person. I don't ever hate on anyone. I just feel like it's way too much money out here in the world to hate on anyone. No, like, I'm inspired. That lets me know, like, oh, you can do it. Like, this is a possibility. Like, yes, honey. Keep it up the good work, Tiffany, because she is out here killing the game. I'm sure she probably has so many offers and amazing deals coming up. Like, yes, I'm ready for it. Because she actually is really funny. Like, when I saw Girls Trip, she had me laughing the entire time. And I'm like, yes, who is this breakout star, honey? Because she is definitely still in the show and doing her thing. Yes, okay. Ooh, I'm about to take y'all back. So, I don't know if you guys remember my first video ever, but y'all know it's time to bake, 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 bitch, bake. Ah, y'all thought I forgot. Y'all thought I forgot. Alrighty, dusting that powder away, of course, after we are done baking. I like to use this big fan brush because it's just like, I don't know, it's so smooth and it doesn't like cause any screeches or anything like that. Like, it's bomb. But for under my eyes, I do go in and I prefer to use like a soft brush and just kind of buff it out in circles to remove the excess powder versus swiping it with the fan brush. I don't know, I just noticed that it gives me a better finish, so that's the reason why I like it. So now after I'm done baking, I always go back in to finish out the eye that I started. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna try and do like a little bit of a different look, something that I haven't really tried before. Y'all know I be scared when I be trying different stuff. But I'm gonna try to, you know, give you guys something a little bit different. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this color, which is from my Tartelette palette, like mini palette. I am gonna take this color, which is called Hotline. Make me on that hotline bling. Ow. And with the pencil brush, I am just going to swipe that from here to the middle of the eye. Not all the way over, but just to like the middle of the eye where my pupil is. And then, of course, do it on both sides. To the middle. Alright, I don't know why my mouth is open. Like, literally when I'm doing my makeup, I be making the weirdest faces in the world. Like, fucking crazy. Alrighty, so then after I do that, I'm gonna go back to my Huda Beauty in the Mauve Obsession. I'm gonna go back with that deep dark color that I use. What is the name of it? See, I don't know. The way that this palette is displayed is like a little bit weird, honestly, as far as like trying to find out what the name is. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I be reading or like what are the names that I'm supposed to be looking for, but just that little dark color. We're going back in with that same brush, and I'm gonna do that from the end of the eye, connecting to where it is at the top, and to the middle of the other side. To really blend that out. Oop, why does it feel like my eye is about to water? Doing that on both sides. Here. To here. Really smoking that out. Boop, yes. And then I'm going to take a different like pencil-like brush and just kind of blend both of them together. to create that effect. Push it out for sure. Because I love doing that and like connect at the same time while I'm pushing it. Yeah, it's just to give us that look there. A little far out. Blend her out. Okay. Now that that is over, I am gonna go in. So, a little tip. This is actually a Kat Von D lip liner, but I use it as a waterline because, you know, Kat Von D products are very, like, good. Like, they aren't harsh at all. So, it's okay to put these lip liners inside of your waterline. Like, don't be scared. I'm not doing anything crazy. And this is in the color Swanley. Yes, I like to take that fan brush again so I don't get any fingerprints and just go in and literally put that in the waterline to give me a fake awake, honey. No, I need to look like I had 8 when I really probably only had like 3. Because, you know, people, I be having insomnia, not able to go to sleep. Yeah, it's just to open up our eye a little bit and really give that bomb effect. Boop. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Next, we are gonna go in with the blush. Go in with the blush, go in with the blush. With this Makeup Forever blush, it is B500. I love it, but the only thing about it is, I'm telling you, I kid you not, if you don't listen to me, you will be quite salty and you will be going for a different look that you probably weren't going for. The littlest amount is all that you need. I'm telling you, if you don't listen to me, you're gonna overdo it and it's just gonna be too much. So I literally go in like this, like tap and brush it onto my face, like, because honey, I've went with a whole swiping motion and tried to do it before and was looking crazy. Like, clowns are us. I mean, granted, you know, if you're going for a really bold or dramatic look, then you probably can do with a more intense blush. But I wasn't going for that. And I don't really go for an intense blush to begin with. So, yeah, honey. It was just too much for me at that time. And I'm sorry if I'm like not looking in the camera. I have like my little makeup mirror right here that I am looking in to make sure that, you know, things are looking right. Because sometimes when you filming and you looking in the camera and you trying to do your makeup at the same time, it could be a little off. You understand? A little off. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Here, I want to warm that up a little bit. I'm telling you, it just goes so intense. Just want to look a little blushed, not bruised, okay? Like, that's what we're trying to achieve. Yes, now it's time for everyone's favorite part, the highlighting. So I just recently, like, opened up this new NARS. It's a highlighting and bronzing kit. Oh, I am just obsessed with these colors. Like, they are so beautiful. Only thing I do got an issue with is opening it. Like, honey, these are my real nails, and I got an issue with opening it. We got to work on that, okay? We got to get that together. But these are the beautiful colors that they have. Love them. I'm going to go in with the color. It is called, let me see, Corniche. Like, honey, listen. You know, NARS. I don't think anyone can pronounce their shit. But with that is like this one right here. I love it. I think it is so gorgeous. And it goes perfect with like what I put on my eye. So I like to tap my highlighter onto my skin versus swiping, because you know sometimes with swiping it can cause a bit of like a texture look, and we don't want that. So we're gonna go in a nice tapping motion to really make sure that she is hitting but not doing too much. And I like it because it is more of a subtle highlighter versus like a really bold metallic one, which I think will be good for this look. just for the simple fact that, you know, wait, I kind of wiped off my blush. Let me just put that right there on the balls of the cheeks. Just so, you know, it balances out my look and make sure that it's not anything like too cray-cray. I don't want to be too cray-cray. Except for on the nose, honey, you know, I might have to boop boop, add a little bit more, because I love that nose. Nose highlight, that's what gives you the nose job, boop. All right, and I'm gonna put some on my Cupid's bow. Nice little highlighter, and some on my chin. To just, you know, strategically disperse that. Also, why not? Let's put some up here too. Just, I like this look every now and again where you have a little bit of highlighter up here. So after I'm done with my highlighter, I do like to go in with a smaller fan brush than you saw what I was doing with powder, which is this one right here. And I just do some extra blending because I noticed that this brush really just smooths out any highlighter whatsoever. And just gives it like a nice blended, like lit within glow look versus like a harsh little highlighter that you kind of just slapped and threw on your face. You understand? All right, so let's get into mascara. Like, I always start off with using the Givenchy primer. I love it because it really just kind of like extends my lashes and like gives them that length that I want to. And I also noticed that it is much easier taking off when I do a primer first than just doing it by itself. So you guys know my favorite mascara is the Givenchy Noir Couture mascara, but I ran out. So today we are going to be using the new Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. And I mean, I don't know, I feel like that's relevant, especially since, you know, we just celebrated Riri's Dirty 30, honey. Yes, happy birthday, Riri! But I'm just coating this. I like to do like 2 layers. And I'm really kind of going in with it because I can't be bothered with putting on lashes today. So I really want these to stand out when it's time to put the mascara on. Ooh, okay, so now that the eyes are nice and primed, let's go in with that Bad Gal Bang. I really like this, honey, because not only does it coat the lashes, but it gives them like a nice curl. Anyone who asks me about this mascara or like why I like it or why I think it's great, like I tell them all the time, I think that this mascara is everything that the Benefit Roller Lash mascara should have been years ago. Like, I honestly don't understand like how that's even still on the shelves. That mascara is trash to me. Like literally, I don't know. I guess, you know, it works for some people, but to me, complete, utter trash, okay? Like Revlon is better than Benefit Roller Lash mascara. Like, I don't even know what it does. Like, it does nothing for me. I tried to get it and I'm like, all right, so even though it doesn't do anything for the top lashes, maybe it'll do something for the bottom. No, like, I don't know. The formula does just not grab to my eyelashes. It's like, no, we don't like your eyelashes. You're just gonna look like you didn't put any mascara on. So yeah, deal with it. Like, that's how the roller lash be coming at me, and honey, I'll be ready to square up. Like, sweetie, you're not cheap. Like, you weren't $5. You weren't even $10. So what are you doing? Like, why are you not working? Like, did you not show up to work today, honey? Like, what's going on? And then a lot of people claim that they don't like their real. I love their real. Like, I prefer their real over the roller lash any day. Although it is a pain in the you know what to get off. I'd rather deal with that than a mascara that's not showing up, honey. Yes. Oh no! Oh my effing gosh! Literally every person that wears makeup, biggest fear! What, oh shit, what am I gonna use to get this? Why? Damn it. Ah! Let me try to use a brush. Oh my god, oh my god. Did that work? No, I feel like I can still see it. Ugh, this is so annoying. I hate when that happens. Guys. Okay, can you see it? No? We good? Okay, yeah, we good, we good. I was about to freak out and go off. Like, I hate when that happens. Now my highlight is all gone. Like, honey, stuff is falling. I'm getting disheveled now. Let's add some highlighter back to this face. Like, honey. Taking that off. What is you doing? Oh, no, baby. What is you doing? Okay. Boop. Blend her out like we did the first time. And yes, I like the way these lashes are definitely looking nice and long. Okay, now, just gonna go over this little highlighter, making sure she doesn't look muddy. Blend her out with the Beauty Blender. I need to add on my moles because, you know, I can't go anywhere in life without these moles, honey. 1, 2, and for my fake mole people, 3. I just always have to have these 3 moles. Like, I feel like they make my face, and I've been doing it for so long now that it has become my signature. It's time for a lip. Let's see. Oh, yes. I have not used this in a while. Okay, wait. All right. So first, of course, y'all know I have to always line my lips with Cork brown liner. This is from MAC. Honestly, honey, every time I go to the MAC store, it's sold out. Like, I don't understand. Like, get off of my lip. Okay, I need to be able to buy this at all times because I wear it with everything. Like, it does not matter. Ooh, okay, so I guess we're overdrawing our lips a little bit today. Give us that really defined lip. But anyway, see, yes, you see how that Bite Beauty, it's dried down and like my lips are so smooth and just ready. There aren't like any lines or anything in my lips. Bomb. Now I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty, and this is her most popular lip, at least I think so. And it is Trophy Wife. I felt like this is the perfect color because I think that it really, really, really matches with my lip, or my eye that I did. Even the liner for like the smoked out dark part that I did. And then just to, wait, let me let this dry. I always do that when I'm wearing a liquid lipstick because I really feel like it makes it dry faster. Even if it doesn't, don't come for me. I think it do, so what? Okay, so now that that is dried down, I am gonna go in with the Kylie and Coco Collection lip gloss in Damn Gina. love this lip gloss. And again, I feel like it'll just be very flattering for the look. And I'm gonna put that just in the middle here. At the bottom, let's add a little more, honey. I wanna give you the juice. Pat it just a little bit at the top. Boop! Yes, honey. You know what that means. Time for a new setting spray. Ooh, I don't even have a backup plan. The shade, honey. I didn't know you was running out. Let me just tap over those little spots so they don't make those little crease or spot marks on my face. If you ever got to the end of your setting spray, you know that will happen and you will be looking spotty if you don't take care of that. I love this look. It's like a bold eye. The lip is kind of bold too, but the base of the face is very simple. Like the highlighter isn't doing too much. The complexion is very even and smooth. Like, this is bomb. I didn't overdo the blush. Like, this is so cute. Like, I like this a lot. I'm with it. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna go and get dressed. Guys, so this is the final look that I have for you. I did add a little bit more detailing to my face just to kind of really represent like the last few days of Black History Month, and also really getting in tune with my Black Panther realness in full African dress with my dashiki. You guys probably can't even see it, but I am in this. Let me let you guys get a little glimpse of the pants. Yes, daughter. Wearing gold jewelry, daughter. Added the fur to really give you that coming to America realness. So, if you like this video, you know what I need you to do. Like, subscribe, share, and hit the lovely notification button. I had so much fun filming this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I'm going to go see Black Panther. I'll let you guys know what I thought about it. And until next time, stay beat.